This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Steve Irvin with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. December 31st marks exactly 1 year since reports of a mysterious illness began circulating. The illness that would become known as COVID-19 was reported to the World Health Organization on March 11th. It was declared a pandemic, and the first death in Arizona happened on March 17th. Now, 9 months later, more than 8,800 Arizonans have lost their lives to COVID-19. More than 500,000 people have tested positive, and as of today, more than 80,000 Arizonans have gotten their first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. Now, Arizona has received nearly 315,000 doses of the vaccine, but only 20% of them have actually been administered so far. The governor issuing an executive order to speed up that process. In Pinal County, health officials are already one step ahead and are now moving on to the next phase.
If our schedules are not filling up, that was our decision that we needed to go in further into the 1B group, which includes the school, our educational sector, essential workers, critical infrastructure, and the 75 and older population.
Dr. Kara Chris, the state director of public health, says officials are working with CVS and Walgreens and other large companies to organize and distribute the vaccine. Instructions on who is eligible to receive the vaccine next and how to get it will start going out next week. The Navajo Nation has been one of the communities hit hardest by the coronavirus, and Thursday, President Jonathan Nez got the first dose of the coronavirus vaccine while streaming it live on Facebook. He's trying to convince others that it's both safe and necessary.
I will roll up my sleeve just to let folks know that maybe are thinking, well, I don't know, maybe should I not take it or should I not? Maybe by me taking it will bring some public confidence in taking this vaccine.
Vaccinations on the Navajo Nation are moving quickly. President Nez says they are now moving into phase 1B, preparing to get vaccines out to the elderly and those with high-risk medical conditions. We're learning more on that planned teacher sick-out in the Chandler Unified School District next week. Kids return to class for full in-person learning on Tuesday, January 5th, but some teachers say the district needs to move to virtual learning. ABC 15 is learning the Chandler School Board is now planning to meet on Wednesday, January 6th, to reassess if in-person learning is really the best option for students and staff. Maricopa County Attorney Alistair Riddell now recovering at home after spending more than a month in the hospital. She was rushed to the ER on Election Day, needing brain surgery after she fell and hit her head. The county attorney's office says she has taken her oath of office and looks forward to getting back to work. In your Operation Safe Roads, a company that makes red light cameras picking two Valley drivers as some of the worst red light runners of 2020. Take a look at this incident in Chandler, coming as Vera Mobility's fifth worst case. One car already stopped for a red light, but another one speeds right by them, slamming right into an SUV that did have the right of way. Even worse, this crash in Scottsdale, hitting the #1 spot. A sedan trying to make a left turn when it's hit head-on and flipped by an SUV. Vera Mobility says the majority of crashes at red lights are due to distracted and reckless driving. Hopefully there will be one less distraction on Arizona roads in 2021. Starting tomorrow, the state's texting while driving ban goes into effect. DPS has been taking it easy on drivers this year, but once we hit January 1st, you can be pulled over and fined if you're caught texting, talking, or doing anything else with the phone in your hands. There are a couple of exceptions. You can use hands-free devices, and you can always make a call in an emergency situation.
Tracking your forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens, and it is going to be a chilly New Year's Eve across Arizona. There's a look at some of your midnight temperatures. Phoenix down to 47, Payson at 34, and freezing by midnight in Prescott, Show Low, and Flagstaff. Flagstaff down to 18 degrees. And then New Year's Day, as we deal with lingering smoke from the fireworks displays, we are going to have to deal with some really bad air quality as well. A high pollution advisory, unhealthy air for all of us throughout the day tomorrow. Temperature-wise, we'll be in the 60s and our sunshine will return. But again, that air quality forecast is not looking good even Saturday under a high pollution watch before air quality starts to improve for Sunday and early next week. There's a look at the next 7 days here for you. Mid-60s on tap as we head into the first weekend of the new year, and temperatures looking just a little bit warmer early next week.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to ABC15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.